By the way, today's Captain's Blog is brought to you by Daniel D. Jager. Thank you, sir. Hi there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. How could you not know what day it is? It's December 31st, 2015, and I'm gonna say about 10:48-ish. So we're here with Tyler and Katie, who are very, very excited for today because we have the opportunity, we have a chance. It's an outside chance, and the odds are about 1,000,000,000 to 1 it works. But it is possible that by the end of today and the end of this year, we have a working Tesla coil. This could happen. It probably won't, but we'll be pretty close. So what we need to do, first thing, is we need to clean this. There's a lot of shmoo, especially on the bottom of this, so we just want to get this clean. You can't use anything wet on the wood, okay, because this is unsealed wood, because it's just a prototype, but it's also brand new wood, so we'll just wipe it down and be cool. A very slightly moist piece of paper towel should be enough to do this. Don't worry about the secondary at all, it's clean. But this just came out of supply, so we'll get that sorted. I also would like you to, if I can find it, there's a little Tesla coil knocking around in here. Ah, there, oh, it's hidden back here. Okay guys, come here a minute. Oh yeah, you'll do, all right. We're going to cheat. I need this plate here and the tubes, that's a spark gap. Okay. And that should be enough. Let's just take this out. I don't see it electrically connected anywhere, but we're going to steel this gap, and I need you to clean it really, really good.
Okay. So this and this?
No, I don't care about the uprights, just this plate.
Okay.
And these things will be glued to it or screwed to it, or judging by the holes, I'm saying they're bolted down. But take off this nut, and the one on the other side, this whole plate will come right out. And we want that because we're going to use that as our gap today. And it should do. We're not going to have an awesome Tesla coil, but we should have a functional Tesla coil. And that's enough for me today. By the way, today's Captain's Blog is brought to you by Daniel D. Jager. Thank you, sir. So we'll start with the gap and the cleaning there. And I got to poke Paul when he finally wanders in. We got to take caps apart, and I want to get that other transformer over here, so we'll mess with that. Because for the second one, I want to use this potential transformer, which is so sexy. These are pretty common. You'll see a lot of these out there. Here's a part number and information for you guys. It's a little one, it's 10 kVA, but it's neat because the high voltage windings are potted in this block of resin. So you've got your high voltage out here, taps and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Here's your chart, so you can see how it goes together. So you can use it 120 or 240, and only draws 10 kVA, which isn't too bad. It's very well built, really beefy. I like it. I like it a lot. I wish I had a few of these. We can use the hell out of those. I gotta find bolts that fit it, don't I? I'll bet that's 1/4-20 from the looks of it. So, alright. So I'm gonna get things moving. We'll be back. Heat guys still aren't here yet. So, people are a little grim. Huh? Oh. Show me. One on either end?
Yes.
Are they soldered to it or just bolted? They're just bolted? Then just take them off. Okay. Shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, they come in. Okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, that's no big deal. Just unbolt them. That's no big deal, though. Are you having fun? Building Tesla coils today. Okay. Tyler, building Tesla coils today. Are you excited? Are you tingly? If you're not tingly, I can make you tingly. Just touch that. Okay.
Touch what?
This. It'll make you tingly.
I'm not going to touch it.
It only hurts for a little while. We'll be back. Don't worry about starting them. Just drop all the bolts in there, and I'll get them all started, and then everybody can snug them down.
Okay.
Because it's
Well,
going to be a
it's-
battle to get them started, and I can do that.
It's one whole gap between, so.
Yeah. Holes 3 and 5.
3 and 5. And they fall from
That's
the
the
switch.
smartest thing you've ever done.
Oh, I've done much more.
I'm going to set you guys over here, and you can just hang out. Okay. All right, while you guys are starting that, I'm going to start actually. It's going to matter which way they fix.
Yes, the design, so the numbers will be visible all the way around.
Okay, but are the numbers visible this way or this way? Does it go 1, 2, or does it go 1, 2?
1, 2.
Thank you for clarifying that. Okay. Will it?
Yes.
Really? Yes.
That one, the number towards Chris.
Let me start them.
You want to start.
I want to spell it in the target. I want to be the one that gets yelled at if they're crossed through. Once I get them started, you can take it over. Tyler. And your job is to screw them down. Okay, hold it up like that. Screw them down until there's like 2 turns, so just don't bring it down all the way. Okay. Don't let Katie do anything. Don't let her over here. Three. Oh, hey, they're right here. What is those? Put these 2 bolts here. And then we'll take this. Gap. Yeah, this gap's gonna go here, where the
Best place would probably be on the way that we're where did it go? It was right here. Base load. Okay. What we need to do is basically take the wires off. These here and here. This plate is the one we want. So once these wires are done, we can undo these studs, and then this will all separate apart. So that will be the flat plates. We have our wires. I really don't want to desolder and then resolder the exact same thing.
That's how you being lazy. Do it right.
Doing it right is like making a whole new plate.
It's not hard. Look at the capacity on the other coil.
Which
Over there. Just to the left of those 2 big cabinets. Walk over to the left of the 2 big cabinets, you'll see it. It's were supposed to be here at 8 o'clock this morning. Yeah.
10? 30?
It's noon.
It's noon. Time flies when you're having, okay, 6 per 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Time flies when you're having an OK 6 pair. It's not how I live it, but okay. That's Tyler's not confused, but he's used to it. So Tyler, you'll notice as I'm doing this, I'm going back and aligning all the bolt heads to line up and point this to the center. You go through a house and you see that all the bolt heads and the outlets are all aligned, they're all pointing straight down. It tells you the guy who did it was a real electrician. As you can tell, because Kidwell says he does his side to side. So, if you go through a house and all the outlets, like they're all perfectly straight, like the screws, all perfectly straight, and you see one outlet that's kitty wumpus, it tells you somebody's been in there.
Yeah. All right.
Here's your turn for the day, kitty wumpus.
So I'm ironed down and
Oh, that's sexy as hell!
put number 1 towards you.
Towards me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm number 1.
Yes. Well,
I know this because frequently in traffic I have people remind me that I'm number 1.
They show you, like, they hold up one.
Yeah. You're not doing your job over there.
Lift up.
What?
Even. Don't work that way.
Fuck it, don't.
Well, you gotta put these out. All right. Soldering iron in the electronics lab? Or where? What? I got the piece.
Soldering iron in electronics lab? No, it was Mr. Brown in his study. How do I know? I didn't go to the electronics lab. They don't let me in there anymore. That's since the incident. There's so much blood. Oh my god.
That's the rule, they wouldn't even let you in the building.
I know.
All right.
Put those up. You run down to the table where you started out and grab the box that has the 1/4-inch copper tubing in it.
It's at your knees. Stop.
Thank you. Good job. You're on top of that shit.
All right. You started there.
All right. Grab the blood camera.
You're starting right there. You go all the way around.
Okay.
And when you get to there, you'll be at the next one.
Cool. There's something you guys need to do.
And you're going to end there.
Okay. Something you guys need to do.
What's that?
You gotta pick that up and put it on the floor right here.
The whole thing.
Yeah. The whole. Just. Yeah. Don't do that against the card. As you're gonna pick that up, I'm gonna slide the card out from under you. Kitty wumpus. Ready?
All right.
Take a piece of that.
We'll get on the end of the car. So
I'll go this way.
Are you, which way are you?
I'm going this way. You're just gonna go up. Just up.
Okay. Hold on.
Up.
We have to
Go up higher.
All right.
Up. Down. Thank you. Did you really screw 2x4 to the bottom left?
It makes an excellent flip. And it's, yes, we can separate the bottom.
Okay. You two can rock your passenger. I'm going to work on the private.
All right. Heading down to the electronics.
Do I bring the test?
Yes, please.
This is going to suck. Alright, so we're starting on the inside of one. Yeah, I'm starting right there. Okay. Oh, this would be so much. It's not going to work, but I'm going to try it. Hey Bruce, are you in the building? I need a pipe bender for 1/4 inch soft copper pipe. You got one of the spring ones or anything? 0.25 inch soft copper pipe tubing. I need to put a 90-degree bend in it on a rather short radius. I'd like to not kink it.
Let me see what I can find.
Either we can do it with one of the springy ones, or you got one of the ones that looks like a set of pliers with a little rolly wheel. Either one will be totally cool. I also need a small tubing cutter, please.
That's one.
Out of curiosity, why are you putting a bend in that at all?
That's what the voices told me to do.
The voices were wrong.
The voices are never wrong. Your voices were definitely wrong.
I killed Grandma for nothing!
You did not put the end of that down through the slot. It ends abruptly, right there and right there.
I knew that. Of course.
So yeah, you need the cutter now. So
I don't need the cutter!
cut that. You
Fine!
You squished it.
Everything's fine! I killed Grandma for nothing!
Okay, now you definitely need the cutter.
It's fine! Everything's okay! Everything's okay! She's all gooey on the inside.
Normally,
So much blood.
you start at the center and you go out and you find your tap point.
Tap point.
We can tap from both ends on this one. So,
Yeah!
and you come up inside the loop for your taps.
Hey, Bruce.
Go ahead.
So, I don't need the bender, but I really need the cutter.
On my way.
Okay, our work is done.
You just came back to give me shit about that one thing.
Yes, absolutely, because you were
God.
starting out wrong.
Oh my god. I hope you get crabs, and I hope your crabs get herpes.
Sorry, I did not impart my vision to you for how that was supposed to work.
Get a haircut.
Had I said better,
Get a haircut, kid. You bother me.
So I take full
Fuck off,
responsibility for being
I'm
misinformed.
gonna shit on your pillow, Paul.
No, that
Fuck off, Paul. Still here. Nobody knows why. Hi, Bruce! What the fuck are you gonna do? It's copper!
In case you needed to cut some of the other shit.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, Batman will kick your ass if I do that, and then he'll kick my ass. You know better to do it. Also, it's Kid Will's fault that Grandma's dead, in case you're ever wondering.
She was kicking when I left this morning.
Her dog is not long for this earth.
Well, it's not Grandma's dog, it's Mom's dog.
Oh, it's Mom's dog.
Yes.
Your grandma's still alive?
Turns 90 in like 3 days.
Wow. That's an accomplishment. So, I have discovered the fundamental truth of getting old.
That is.
There's only one thing that sucks more than getting old. Nah. That's all I've got as far as any great wisdom to impart on it. Can you take the camera so I can have him help on this?
I don't know. Do you want your spark gap finished?
Spark gap.
Yeah.
It's right there.
The one that Kidwell has me making. The safety.
Oh, the safety gap? That
Yeah.
can wait a minute.
Okay.
Quick. You're going to hold this. Now, what this does not want to do is have kinks in it. So you're going to hold both sides, and you're going to feet off a little bit, and we're going to dance. Okay? So we're going to start here. This starts off looking like hell, but it gets better the further you go. Okay? and then we'll come back and clean up the ugly bits. So this is, you gotta get low. Get low, on your knees. You're coming in here, we're doing serious business.
Katie. Come here.
What? She's okay. Oh yeah, give that to her.
Give you this.
The first couple of these are really gonna suck as we get our shape established. So we don't want to go too tight. Okay. Now rotate her up. There you go. Okay. Ah, shit. Hi, how you doing? What you got?
A rough draft.
Beautiful. It looks awesome. Make 1 million of them. Ship them out.
I just thought you'd like to know that I actually have a rough draft.
I think it's pretty awesome that you actually have a Ooh, shit, that was great.
How's this going?
Awesome. Everything's going great.
That badly?
Ow, fuck. Yeah, everything's going great, Moose. No problems at all. Living a dream. Smacking my finger. Best day ever. In the damn hole. That's all I ask of you. Ah, shit. But I'll bet if I do this, it just pops right in. So we're gonna figure out how to trim that little bit off the end later, okay? So, we go here. See, this is knacky as hell, and it sucks until you hit the groove. Once you find your groove, everything gets easier. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. I thought it was a good idea, but it wasn't. Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
Trade me places for a minute. Snap that one in. Now, hang on before you do. You gotta push with your thumbs. You're squeezing the whole thing. You're not pulling this to you because you will shear the bolts off if you do, but you have stronger hands than I do. So, pull that. You're doing this. You're backing it up with your thumbs. You're grabbing the tube on either side and pulling it like this. Okay, you're not pushing here, you're pulling like that. Okay? Pop it right in there. You know what? I feel way better about myself now because I couldn't get in either. All right. Give me a big pair of channel locks. This is where I need a pair of channel locks with nylon jaws. Hang on a minute. Let's try something. Katie? Come on over here a minute.
My hands aren't that strong.
You're quite rugged. Do what I was teaching him to do, except do it right.
Is this not right?
Huh? No, you're doing it right. You know, if you pull this off, you have bragging rights over him for years to come, right? You snap that in there and you just made him your bitch instantly. So do it. Go on. Find your chi. You have no chi.
Nope.
You got channel locks? What the hell are you gonna, oh, no. No, get the big fuck off blue pair. Like the ridiculously huge channel locks. All right, here, you take, do you know where they are? Are you hunting them?
I feel like I saw them today.
Okay.
That's why- But I don't think that happens a lot here.
Okay. Okay, here, you take the camera and I'll fight that a little bit and see if I can get anything. I don't think these open. Yeah, that is it.
So Paul had me
Paul hates you.
grabbing things for.
Hey, man, you need an adult then, obviously.
Oh God, no. Like cleaning supplies
Okay. For what?
to clean the caps off. 'Cause they're kind of icky after
Okay.
just sitting
They are.
and firing things.
There's a nifty, clever, slick way to do this that someday I will become famous for teaching to the world. But I don't know what that is yet, and it's frightfully annoying. This is the downside to, innovation. I'm not the first person to build one of these, by a long shot. This is just the first time I've done it, and those guys didn't make video about how to do it. Oh God, yes. Let's see if this works. It'll either work or we're gonna pooch the whole damn thing.
Casey would be very mad at you.
Why?
Because the trouble that he
Casey's
went through
usually
for
very
these.
mad at me. I'm not gonna hurt him. In fact, I'm trying
Okay.
very, very hard not to hurt. Ah, there. Okay. All right, you're on the tube. You back up. You're on the camera. People don't want to see that close. All right, you got the coil. I got the thing. Don't get too far ahead. Every now and then you need the squeezy bit. Don't unroll any, you're good there. Still trying to find a perfect way to apply these. Is Casey in the building? Mr. Bellatini to high voltage for a minute, please. Mr. Bellatini to high voltage. Okay. This is only held down with 2 small bolts, so any serious force will snap off the bolts. They're made of nylon. Okay. Backing with your thumbs, I need you to grab on either side and pull this pipe until it snaps into place in that slot. This requires an impressive amount of finger strength.
Nope.
Nope. Alright. Can't get it either. Hand me the red handled ones over there. Thank you. This isn't dicey at all. Try it now.
It's moving.
It's partially in. You're getting there. See if I can get the rest of the way with this. Got it. Thank you. Stick around, I may need you. And when this is going well, it doesn't take long. When it isn't going well, it takes. Here, you can take some on this side. I'll line it up for you. You can do that after. Here, start right here. Pull that. Hang on. Go.
Is this one the fuck?
I don't know. Because when it seats beautifully. Here, let me try. Go. You know what we need for buildings? Carousels. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, Steven Drennan. Nope. Where are we at? Need a bigger. Oh, I like you.
We do have those big parenthesis-looking squares.
I'm gonna have to get into a pair of them. Let's see. What do you think? These or
Well, no, I'm told the vice grips that are like,
maybe? It's in the damn hole. There. All right. On to the next one. They're really nice on top. They really suck on the inside and outside. Get that one to see. going, you're almost there.
Yeah.
You're so very nearly there. There. That one's you. Hey Bruce, you're fresh. Come here. Push, push. Now, hang on. You can't just push because 9/11 bolts will shear, so you have to go.
No, I'm doing it.
Hi. If you think this is hard, I've seen guys do this where it's just holes and they thread it through. Looks really pretty when it's done, but I watched it and went, no. Kick that this way. Miss Moose to high voltage, please. Don't. Hi, Moose. All the rugged men have failed. Come here a minute. So, these tombstones are only held in by 2 little bolts, and they're not on the bottom, so you can't push against them very hard. But if you back it up with your fingers back here, you can squeeze, right? The tube needs to snap into the hole. Get the tube to snap into that hole.
This one?
That hole. You have to push like a girl.
Can't use a tool for this?
Well, if you can't, we've been using tools, and if you can't get it, then I'll mangle it a little bit. So, thank you. It's worth a shot. Mr. Militini's honor is saved. Got it. All right, Steven. That one. Oh, there you go.
You're really smacking the house right now. It's just like that.
And then that, well, I'll do it, because I gotta turn it. Thank you, sir.
Was that I can go?
That you can go. Where's the little tubes underneath? Ah, I see. Hey, Tyler. Here, you get pop in. Pop it in the tool. Back it up. Hi. Oh, this is, that's not even possible now. I need a big C-clamp. I need a C-clamp that'll reach down either side. What? It looks like primer. It's kind of kinky. You'll need some tweaking and straightening, but it looks like primer. It's our first tombstone primer. Just wait on it. We'll get a C-clamp. Tweak that last one in. Everybody just take a minute and breathe. All right. Now, is this flat or has it done? It's got a little dagger, so.
Go up and get my e-cig. Thank you.
Let's just ease that right in there. Boom, and we did it. Okay.
You got it, kink.
Huh? Oh, there's lots of little kinks. That's normal because we can just bend those out as we go and get it all pretty. But it's seated, it's laced. It would actually work just like this. So that's cool. God, this is an ugly Tesla coil, but this is Mark I prototype.
So, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Kidwell wants a 4-inch piece of 4-inch pipe for doing the spacing.
Okay.
So is that pipe
Nope,
available?
nope,
Okay,
nope.
how about the one in the stairwell?
Show me. Go grab it.
Yeah, I mean, literally, it's in.
If it's cut to 7 times its diameter, no. If it's cut to anything other than 7 times its diameter, knock
It's
yourself
the
out.
only other piece of 4-inch.
Go grab it, bring it here, I can tell you in seconds. I got a blood blister doing that. There. I've suffered for this. 68 in here. What's it set to?
He's not there yet.
65. Oh, alright. Well,
This tells you it's been too long without heat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just forget about it here. Thank you, sir. 5. That ain't right. I'll come back to it. yeah, that's forever.
I'll get that later.
Don't worry about it. It's dead. Okay. Tip it up. Don't lay it. Here. Okay. It's the most exciting vlog video we've ever shot. It's amazing. What you looking for? Oh. I understand. Fireman porn again.
One of these days you'll get him hooked on the cheese.
I don't think he knows about that.
I don't think he does either.
You know about the Keza porn?
What?
Yeah, see.
Oh.
You gotta get with computer lab, Paul. Guy downstairs, Lurch. He specializes in German Keza porn. It's cheese porn.
No underage.
Yeah, no underage.
Aged,
Yep.
aged
It's
cheese.
finally aged cheese.
What's the minimum amount of time you have to age cheese if you make it with raw milk?
I'm not sure.
60 days. I think it's 60. Might be 90, but I think it's 60 days. It's the bare minimum. I need a minute. Here. Don't go in all the way. You can go down to like the last third or six. Yeah. Let me snug them up. That way, when somebody breaks one of those nylon bolts off inside the mounts, of which we only have exactly the number we need, it's my ass.
Such a pretty ass.
It is.
Cowboy ass.
Cowboy butt.
Jesus God.
And you know, she goes nuts for cowboy butts.
Question is, do
You're
you have
never
a
living
yowie
that
hole?
down.
I'm never
just so
living
you
it
know.
down.
Huh?
I know.
Do you have a yowie hole?
A what?
Breaking Batman.
I don't want to know what that is.
Your dog is so bad.
Your dog sucks, by the way. Not as bad today as her dog sucks, but your dog
But
sucks
still.
pretty bad. Oh, it's good? All right. Her dog took a dump the size of a birthday cake right in front of the 3D printers. It was impressive. Like, I
Our
walked by.
dog is very impressive in that department.
I walked by and just, holy shit. I was like, wow, that's like a Batman-sized poop.
The downfalls of having a big dog.
He poops like a
Watching
big dog.
Another girl in the neighborhood, she's got to carry around the shopping bags because, well, it's a shopping bag worth of duty.
God, at least this isn't that bad. HVAC guys.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're saying. Marissa's gonna come tell us probably. What did you say?
Be prepared for some really bad smells.
Yeah, he's gonna fire them up for the first time. They'll burn off the oil.
Yeah.
Okay,
Break time's over.
cool. Done.
I'm gonna put that on the radio.
Okay.
Attention all. They are going to turn on the heaters for the first time and there will be some very bad smells. Do not be alarmed.
Really, after the morning of flaming dog shit in front of the 3D printers, I challenge you to bring the bad smells. All right, so sanity check. Make sure they go 1 through 8 and the numbers are all on the same side. Cool. All right. Somebody went to the store?
Jerry. Yep.
Jerry. Okay. As soon as Jerry gets back, release this one. So, cool. We'll be back.
Very excited.
5 cold winters. Oh, you ready?
Wow, that's quite. That was very cold.
Well, give it a second. He's still doing covers and stuff.
I know. I watched him
So-
take it off. Is it gonna come out like this all the time?
Yeah.
Well, there'll be duct tape. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is really cool. But that does smell bad.
Yeah. And that's why he had it blow just outside for a while.
Yeah, he was like, please don't call the fire department.
Yeah.
I imagine that's probably happened sometimes. That was what I was thinking. Because if you're telling me this, it's happened. That is so exciting. This unit does air conditioning too, right?
Yeah, this does heating and air conditioning, and it's got an economizer, and that's what he's ratcheting into position right now. Yeah, that's on purpose.
The
It's okay.
economizer is the thing that takes outside air.
Yep, sucks in outside air. Is it warm yet?
No. However,
It's warmer than the room.
It's about the same as the room. Like, it's not warm yet, but we're building a tolerance down here. I can take a lot more cold than I used to, man. I know.
Yeah, I go over to somebody else's house, like anybody else's house, I was like, God, it's hot in here.
Oh, I've been keeping my house pretty toasty.
Yeah?
Like, her house is like, I get home and I'm just like, yes. My house is the same way though, now that I think about it.
Well, we've got heat.
We do.
It's working. It's chooching. That's real
I
progress.
sincerely don't care about the ducting right now. I could pour in like this all day.
We want to thank Phil and his awesome team who made this happen. You guys rock. And Moose and her fundraising team. You two girls paid for this. So,
Let's fill it Maestro.
Maesco, that's the company. Cool. He's putting everything back
I'm
together.
sure whatever he's doing is really important.
He's probably putting the outer covers onto things so that it's only sucking air from in here, not outside. You happy, girl?
Yes.
Okay. You happy, girl?
Yes.
Cool.
By the way, there's beer mail today.
Oh, cool. All right.
And now it says 59. I don't know. It'll start going up.
And the other one comes on in about 15 minutes. He's got that one doing the burnout right now.
Awesome.
Okay.
Good. Yay.
7, 8. So this is 1. Yep. Okay, Bruce, sir. That's how it begins. And you want to have a nice, consistent lay-in. Okay? So, you want to make sure to back up with your thumbs. Just ease it right in there. Like that. Okay? Now you and Tyler are going to do this.
Are you staying here for lunch?
Yes.
Tyler, get in there and start crimping. Make sure, Bruce,
Okay.
you're going to come back a little bit. Okay. No straight parts. And you're going to help preform that curve. And what you want to do is, wait, before you snap, march around and lay in about at least half a turn ahead, maybe a full turn. Not actually snapped in, but just down in for the rough curve. So you bend it and then you snap it. And you can spin this on the table as you go. You don't have to march around it. Here, we'll get you guys on the web stream. There. Careful, it kinks easy. It crimps even easier. If you're not comfortable with it, I'll do it. If you hit that point where, your butt puckers a little.
Oh, it always.
Now you're just turning me on. Let me change the battery. Okay. Always try it the hard way first. We're in. Oh, hey, I'm doing your job. I'm supposed to sit back and watch this one, damn it. Ah. The fewer kinks and bends you have in the feed line, the easier this is going to be. Don't bend them out once it's up there, let it go. But you really want to not bend the copper pipe any more than you absolutely need to. Because the more you bend it, the harder it gets. You want me to do the thing?
So you don't want to be feeding it out straight, you just want to go right into it.
Hey, what the hell? It says my battery's dead already.
Did you mix them up?
I don't think so. I'll find out in a second. Yep, I got 2 dead batteries.
Not unwinding it, you're just letting it unroll. So hold it right there. You want me to do it? Trade me. Let me start doing my job again.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was like, damn, I got
You
my
just
groove
got in a
here.
groove.
Yeah, I got this.
Oh, pull it straight. Just kind of.
Good.
The air coming out is well, truly warm.
Yay.
The expect line is done and left, and the regular guys will be back in 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. It's the sound of an extension ladder getting brought in. You want me to do it? Hi. I'll just stand here not doing anything.
Stand there and look pretty.
Just standing here, not doing anything. You should let Tyler do a little bit. So he's got the street cred. Kid needs street cred.
Careful on how you're pushing to see how that guy came all in.
If you can't get it, I'll break out the pliers and some of them are hard. Okay, here, take that a second.
Try the hard way first.
Yeah, there was no way he was getting that. The outer ones are really hard. Watch out. Here. Ah, fuck you.
Should I go get the clamp?
Get the clamp. We are at the point of the clamp. Here, follow him. He's gonna get the clamp.
Smell that smell. This is a clamp.
It's in there. Not very good, but that's because we shouted it up pretty bad. Oh, shit. Ah! All right, you get in there. Yeah. Last lap.
Honest one.
Here, take it. I'll clamp it. Where's the clamp?
It's on the floor. Benchy, go get the clamp. Fetch, boy. Fetch.
Over here.
It's in.
Yep. You're back. Hi, Trouble. Clamp! I don't think you got the minerals. Clamp that bitch. clamp works way better than the channel locks.
A little bit of finesse. That's it. All the way around.
Okay, so we got to cut that pipe right there. You want to do it or you want me to do it? Hang on. Stop, stop, stop. That side's smooth, that side screws it up. So cut it like that. I learned that lesson.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know why it does it smooth?
No.
It's actually rolling on the...
Oh, yeah, yeah, because this side has the hole. But yeah, do your thing. Loosen it, take it out. Okay. And that is all the waste we have, about 3 feet. That's beautiful. All right, now we lay this one in. And then that's 2 primaries done.
Beautiful.
The next one will be a big 1/2-inch primary. But
Good deal.
we got to build that to fit either an 8-inch at the smallest or 12-inch, preferably coil form. But 2 primary coils done, and done by lunchtime. It's 5 minutes to lunch.
Good time.
Focus, you fuck. Oh God. Yeah. 5 minutes to lunch. All right. That's lunch. Boden, welcome to the Geek Group. It is 1400 hours on December 23rd, 2015. It's the last viewer mail of the year.
23rd?
December 31st. It's December 31st, and I'm kind of dumb. I get excited. This is from Mr. Gravener, who I can only guess is Seth. But it just says Gravener. But the only Gravener I know who's a frequent flyer is Seth. It's the news. The best jobs require social skills. We're screwed. What in God's name? What's that? It's a mag switch.
Oh, yeah. Featherboard.
This is for saws and stuff.
Yeah.
It's got magnetic mojo. That is actually really cool. Thank you, sir. And there is an envelope. Well, a note. This table saw featherboard attaches with switchable magnets and should work with your saw stock, as well as with any other tool with an iron work surface, or a ferromagnetic work surface. Where it will not work, any tool with a non-ferrous table, because magnets, such as my own Bosch portable contractor's table saw, insert derp here. Rather than send it back, I figured you needed it. Kind regards and Happy New Year's, Seth. Thank you, sir. We will use the hell out of this. That is really quite awesome. And this goes on the wall for next year, so Same day. To the iron drumstick via viewer mail. Iron drumstick?
Mark,
Sounds like
Yo, Captain. I liked your drumming on the live stream a few nights ago, but it needs more cowbell. From Marky Poo. Mark, I've been playing the drums since I was 12 years old, back in 1926. And never in my life have I owned a cowbell. I'm a big fan of the ice bell, which I had one in each size even, until the great robbery in Kalamazoo when Daniel DeHaan sold most of my cymbals as scrap. Still pissed about that. But I have never owned a damn cowbell because I hate them. But now, because it came in on viewer mail, and because I love you, I am morally obligated to put a cowbell on my drum set, and I will have to use it now. So, the whole world can blame Madman Mark. We have a cowbell. Thank you, Mark. And really, I think this one expresses my opinion better. So, should I open this?
there's just an envelope.
There's an envelope?
Arm?
No.
No?
No. This?
Where'd it go?
It's not there.
Oh,
No
okay.
envelope.
Then don't open it.
Don't open it. Can I show it?
Yes.
Who's it from? Is it from them?
Yes.
Okay. So we would like to welcome Dyson as a sponsor. That's surprisingly heavy. We would like to welcome Dyson as a sponsor.
should be their slogan.
They have, huh? What?
Nothing, he's being a smart.
What's their slogan?
It should be that's surprisingly heavy.
Oh. So, yes, they sent us a Dyson V6 Absolute, which I'm not allowed to open. But it's a little tiny thing.
It's tiny but mighty.
It's tiny but mighty. I'm kind of excited about this, but I don't get to open it. Why not? Is there any reason I'm not allowed to open it?
Yes.
Because Mom said.
Huh?
Because
Oh.
Mom said.
But it's cool looking.
It is pretty cool.
There's like science here. This is supposed to be like the pinnacle of engineering of vacuum cleaners.
It is. And I'd like to be able to show people the pinnacle of engineering.
Oh, so I'm not allowed to open it. Okay, I'm not allowed to open it because Mom said. All right, you guys have fun. That's viewer mail for today, and we'll be back right after this. For the rest of you, we'll be back after lunch.
Quinn's Vape Supply
is your source for high-quality e-cig products. At
Quinn's,
you'll find over 80 different flavors of e-liquids, from exotic fruit flavors to traditional tobacco flavors, and
everything in between.
There's an e-liquid for everyone.
Quinn's
is also the exclusive supplier of the
Chris Boden Signature Series.
Not sure which flavor's for you? Check out one of the
Flavor Flight
for a sampling of different flavors. All e-liquids have customizable
nicotine
levels ranging from 0 to 24 milligrams, so you can control how much
nicotine
you're vaping.
Quinn's
is an authorized Inokin dealer, and they carry a variety of e-cigs and accessories.
Quinn's
has everything you need to vape exactly how you like.
Quinn's Vape Supply
is exclusively online, and they offer priority mail shipping for all domestic orders. So head on over to
QuinnsVapeSupply.com.
That's QUINNS vapesupply.com and start vaping right
today.
Now this is a instrumentation transformer, sometimes called a potential transformer. And its mission in life is for big substation stuff, where you have a big switchgear rack, like for a factory. They'll have one of these in there, and you feed in the big primary power here, which is 13,300 volts. And this knocks it down to 120 or 240 or whatever, and you use it to power little things like, it's for metering. You put this to a voltmeter, so that your voltmeter itself doesn't have to go up to 13,000, because good luck finding it there. I mean, you can get them, but they're expensive. But you just have a regular panel mount meter, and all the meter sees is 0 to 120 volts, but it knows the ratio of this really, really well. So the transformers, like instrumentation transformers, are built to really high tolerances. And because it doesn't have to carry any serious load, there's no insulating oil or anything like that. It's just the high voltage windings are all in this plastic block, and the low voltage windings are all here. So there's no oil, it's not expecting any massive load or anything like that, and they're built like a brick shit house, so it's pretty good. All right, now we'll give this a little test. We'll just fire it up open circuit, and we want to stay away from these. There's going to be 13,300 volts across there.
Are we fine firing it up without a load?
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the core here is lit up. We hear our very happy. She's cool. No arcing, no problems, no nothing. Cool. So that's happy. If we had a little Jacob's ladder, I'd toss it on there, but it just looked like a tiny paper. So that's good. We're set on power in. We're ballasted. We're ready. Do we have another pair of boards?
I don't believe so.
Can we have a pair real quick?
I can consult with.
Consult and
Casey.
find out. Because if I can have two more like that, we can, well, we'd have to get the all thread, but we're creative. But if I can have two more like that, we can build a whole second unit there for this, which would be pretty nifty.
Definitely.
Find out. Thank
Will
you.
do.
How's it going down here?
Not bad. We got like 6 solder joints left.
Nice.
At least it's keeping my fingers warm.
There is that.
Let's not get soldered on the... plastic. pull a little too hard. Solid block drop down in there. Let's see if I can grab it. Oh, all right. I hear somebody coming. Where is he?
I think possibly upstairs. I don't know.
Thought I heard him on the steps. Oh, there we go.
Is this fine enough?
Let me see. Probably. Yeah. Oh, can we just get in there? Nope, I need a number one. This is a number two. Where'd the excuse me. There it is. Okay, we wanted to go like that.
Remember, this is a GTO, so we got to keep these two wires apart from one another.
Yes. What's that?
GTO.
All right. I can replace one easy. The other, not so much. This one's coming off of there.
You're gonna have issue with this bolt sticking down this far.
Hold on. Which bolt's sticking down which? How far? No, not even. Actually, flip that, put the threads up so you can undo it easy. And in all honesty, use regular quarter 20s rather than a lap nut on there. I happen to have a couple right here.
I got one.
If it's long, how long is your thread? Can you put 2 nuts on the...
That's long enough.
Okay. Good. All right, so we'll put this in.
Did I ever drill a hole in that?
Here's the wrench. I need to trade with you. There you go.
You take that, I'll take the top.
Are you seated?
That's not going to
Okay, I'll fix it. I'll weld it.
Thanks, sir.
Point. That should be good. All right.
It's a little big,
Now,
but it'll do.
there's the coil.
You don't have that ring gun anymore.
I know, but I still check for it. Where'd you put that wire you just got?
Underneath. The problem is we're soldered on the cap head. What's that?
GT, okay.
I'll use it for one, and that way we don't have to worry about arcing with the other.
All right, I'll start making it. We need a new spool of GTO cable.
Number 1 Phillips screwdriver. It's laying right here. Thank you. Hold on. There's your length.
You sure that's what you want?
That'll get us from that terminal to all the way to the far side.
Okay. But you gotta move your hand. Okay, there you go. It's daytime, Paul. Quit checking your watch. You know what looking at your watch does? Actually makes you get home slower. I need a quarter 21. I can do one of these. And it's at high voltage, so it doesn't matter if it's there or not. Well, these are quarter 20s, so I agree that was true. You know
Okay,
what? That works just fine.
And get a nut driver.
What size?
I think it's
3/8.
3/8 or 5/16. It's over there. It was over there.
No, not here. Oh, they're all You got it? Good.
That runs up.
This goes inside?
What's that?
Do you want this inside at 0?
Well, it's going to come over the same place I am, actually, but...
this way, away from the ground.
Actually, okay. Yeah, see, I'm tight over here.
That's 0. Shit, I didn't know 0 was there. If I did, I wouldn't have put the ground there. I'm gonna come up here.
We need to move the ground.
No.
Now, come up on the inside of the tubes or the outside of the tubes?
Outside of the tube.
Okay, all right. For this one, if I'm going on this surface, do I go between or do I go on the inside? I'd say on the inside.
I go on the inside because you have really good shielding that way.
All right.
Yeah, you want to come right up inside the tubes for your clipping.
Yes.
Where's this go? That's just spare. Just spare? All right. You 2, 3, take a moment, clean up everything. All the extra bits and pieces that we don't need, let's clear off the table. Electrical tools go in the tool bag. Any nice organized man would be lovely.
I'm going to need the other tool.
A what?
Gerber's right here. So now it's like 2 connections
I
and 2.
would like to cut the length of that down a little bit so it's not that long.
The bolt?
What do you got that'll do it?
Bruce, I need the tiniest pair of bolt cutters we have. You're going to regret it.
This is a big truck anyways.
Okay. Cut that bolt down as sure as you can get it. Watch your eyes. I'm going to see if I can kit match you a variac together real quick. Just a little one.
Beautiful. All right, the number 1 Phillips screwdriver. Thunk.
I got a little baby variac here with
all right.
5 amps.
I think this is 10. 120 at 12.
1200 watts.
120 milliamps at 12,000 volts.
Okay.
Do the math.
And more 5 amps. We'll see. I'll fire it up. If it trips it, it trips it. But that's the quickest, easiest operational little toy variac I have laying around.
If we get any kind of sparks, I'm going to be running out the door right away.
You gotta tune it.
That is
It's a 20-minute job with you and me. For a coil this tiny, it's a 20-minute job for you and me. We're not dealing with like dangerous stuff here. This is a toy. This is, we built a Tesla coil in an afternoon. With something Gemini scale, where we're flinging around 100,000 watts. Yeah, tuning is, you know, months of twiddling and tweaking and scopes and shit. But for this, is it good? No, go up half a turn. Fuck it. Ah.
okay. It's not NGO. We could cut that out and just put a wet splice on there, but that should be fine.
You happy with that?
Top load.
Top load I'll put up when we get over there. We can't do this here. We got to get over there where the RF ground is.
Okay.
So, Tyler.
Let's wheel it and then just.
Oh, we can leave it right under car.
Yeah.
Make a path. We're headed there. Just kick everything out of the way. Yeah, we'll go. Got a pad?
Brake brakes are on.
There's brakes?
There's brakes.
That explains a lot. I just thought of bearings. We're not turning. Push that way. It's kludgy, it's ugly, it's ghetto as hell, but in theory, it looks like it'll work. And this is the first secondary thing I'm going to think. And of course, as we built it, it's just going to be perfectly in tune on the first try. I need that big dome right there. What size bit's in the drill? 2 dollars. That'll do.
Editor, swing watch.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's 1/4 inch. That's right. There's nothing to worry. Alright. On the table was a bag of bare, uninsulated, quarter right here. Yes. No, not those. Put one of those on the end of that.
Do you need a quarter?
Don't need to try standing on it. I'll do it.
No, it's secondary. Okay. I think she is secondary to the pole.
That's not my ringtone.
Mine. That's not a ringtone. It's messages. It's Batman.
He's alive?
I think so.
He's not coming tonight, right?
No.
Tonight? What's tonight?
Game night.
Good night.
Oh,
If you stay home from work, you don't get to come to game.
that's totally reasonable.
We're playing poker.
For money?
Absolutely.
You've got money? Because if we're playing with just my money again, that, loses the thrill. Oh, fuck, okay, I'm down.
No, we're not playing poker.
Why are we not playing poker?
I don't like poker.
I still have my bankroll from last time. Be careful with that, and that's trying to work hard when I have to shut the layers off. That doesn't make sense.
Nothing. If we sit
Wait, you're gonna regret that.
you brought a $5 jug. I kind of $110 to distribute shit. I probably could have won. I didn't care.
For what?
Step back.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta have this for 5 minutes. Don't give me enough time to get this set up. Okay. We have 1/4-20. That'll do. That's totally not going to help. I need a short 1/4-20 bolt, the shortest one we can get.
What I do is put the coil, the primer, and focus.
Oh yeah, that's totally covered. Hey Paul. Hey what? Like that.
Hold on. I got a nut. Enough rubber?
Sure. I need a 7/16 nut driver, please. Oh yeah, this is brilliant. Thank you.
Okay, hold on. I'll hold it right here.
Good?
I'm good.
It's time.
Let me get the tool out.
Okay.
Now, rotate so that we take up the slack.
Okay. We're good there.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
That's good. That's good. All right. I'm gonna climb on the table and do the upper part. Okay. Don't
No,
Spin it, spin it.
I don't know why you're spinning that way.
It's this side that the RF ground's on. Isn't it?
Okay, I want you to, I'm going to rotate, well, give me a second.
Okay.
We're going to be rotating counterclockwise.
Okay. See this? Flat spot on the bottom?
Commence rotation.
Go.
Slow, 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 stop.
Okay. See this flat spot on the bottom? Katie, over here, please. Got it where you want it?
That's what I want.
Your job is to make sure that this disc, this flat part on the bottom, is even this way. Your job is to make sure that this disc is even this way. Okay? Which way does the bowl need to go to be centered? Which way? There?
Looks good enough.
It's only got to be like pretty close. That it? All right. Turn off the lights.
Here's our test.
It's going to wait a moment.
Is this a strobe alert?
No.
Ready for lights?
Ready for lights. Clear.
Clear.
Start tuning. All right. I have to run for like 5 minutes. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. But start the tuning process. Have Tyler on the variac. Tyler, you're on the variac. This doesn't get plugged in until after he says clear. If he gets plugged in, you die.
You got a light, Tyler?
Here.
All right, we're going to go in. Okay, we are clear.
Tell them what to do, Paul.
Go ahead, hold up, and knob, all the way up. Does that seem less?
We had more on the spark, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is this solid state?
Okay, you're powered off.
Yeah.
This is not out solid state. Okay, I'm going to go one more less. I am clear. More sparks or less sparks is the question.
So that was nothing.
Okay. There are some elevated clip leads floating around. So let's see where they are. We're nowhere there.
Turn it on again, or do it and again. It'll be on solid. It goes through the motion like that.
The red one or the yellow one? Thank you.
Tyler, help me with it.
Thank you. All right.
Is this fine enough?
Let me see. Probably not. Oh, can we just get in there? Nope, I need a number one. This is a number two. excuse me. There it is. Okay, we wanted to go like that.
Remember, this is a GTO, so we got to keep these two wires apart from each other.
Yes. What's that?
GTO.
All right. I can replace one easy, the other not so much. This one's coming off of there.
You're gonna have issue with this bolt sticking down this far.
Hold on. Which bolt's sticking down which? How far? No, not even. Actually, flip that and put the threads up so you can undo it easy. And in all honesty, use regular quarter 20s rather than a lock nut on that one. I happen to have a couple right here.
I got one.
Then you need two. If it's long, how long is your thread? Can you put two nuts on the...
That's long enough.
Okay. Good. All right, so we'll put this in.
Did I ever drill a hole in that?
Here's the wrench. I need to trade with you. There you go.
You take that. I'll take the top.
Are you seated?
That's not good. Okay, I'll fix it. Well, well done. Thanks, sir.
Good point. That should be good. All right.
It's a little big,
Now-
but it'll do.
There's the coil.
You don't have that ring anymore.
I know, but I still check for it. Where'd you put that wire you just got?
Underneath. The problem is we're soldered on the cap head. What's that?
GTO cable.
I'll use it for one, and that way we don't have to worry about arcing with the other.
All right, I'll start making it. We need a new spool of GTO cable.
Number one Phillips screwdriver. It's laying right here. Thank you. Hold on. There's your length.
You sure that's what you want?
That'll get us from that terminal to all the way to the far side.
Okay. Like you gotta move your hand. Okay, there you go. It's daytime, Paul. Quit checking your watch. You know what looking at your watch does? Actually makes you get home slower. I need a quarter 21. I can do one of these. And it's at high voltage, so it doesn't matter if it's there or not. Well, these are quarter 20s, so I agree that was true. You know
Okay,
what? That works just fine.
And get a nut driver.
What size?
I think it's
3/8.
3/8 or 5/6 cents. It's over there. It was over there.
No, not driver. Oh, they're all there. You got it? Good.
That runs up.
This goes inside?
What's that?
Do you want this inside at 0?
Well, it's going to come over the same place I am, actually, but
I'm going to run it around this way, away from the ground.
actually, okay. Yeah, see, I'm tight over here.
That's 0. Shit, I didn't know 0 was there. If I did, I wouldn't have put the ground there. I'm going to come up here.
Do we need to move the ground?
No.
Now, come up on the inside of the tubes or the outside of the tube?
Outside of the tube.
Okay, all right. For this one, if I'm going on this surface, do I go between or do I go on the inside? I'd say on the inside.
I go on the inside because you have really good shielding that way.
All right.
Yeah, you want to come right up inside the tubes for your clipping.
Yes.
Where's this go? That's just spare. Just spare? All right. You 2, 3, take a moment, clean up everything. All the extra bits and pieces that we don't need, let's clear off the table. Electrical tools go in the tool bag. Any nice organized, man.
I'm going to need the Gerber tool.
A what?
Gerber's right here.
Maybe let it go.
So now it's like 2 connections
I
and 2.
would like to cut the length of that down a little bit so it's not that long.
The bolt?
What do you got that'll do it?
Bruce, I need the tiniest pair of bolt cutters we have. You're going to regret that.
This is a big truck anyways.
Okay. Cut that bolt down as sure as you can get it. Watch your eyes. I'm going to see if I can kit match you a variac together real quick. Just a little one.
Beautiful. All right, the number 1 Phillips screwdriver. Thunk.
I got a little baby variac here with
all right.
5 amps.
I think this is 10. 120 at 12.
1200 watts.
120 milliamps at 12,000 volts.
Okay.
Do the math.
And we'll see. I'll fire it up. If it trips it, it trips it. But that's the quickest, easiest operational little toy variac I have laying around.
If we get any kind of sparks, I'm going to be running out the door right away.
You gotta tune it.
That is
It's a 20-minute job with you and me. For a coil this tiny, it's a 20-minute job for you and me. We're not dealing with like dangerous stuff here. This is a toy. This is, we built a Tesla coil in an afternoon. With something Gemini scale, where we're flinging around 100,000 watts. Yeah, tuning is, you know, months of twiddling and tweaking and scopes and shit. But for this, is it good? No, go up half a turn. Fuck it. Ah.
okay. It's not NGO. We could cut that out and just put a wet splice on there, but that should be fine.
You happy with that?
Top load.
Top load I'll put up when we get over there. We can't do this here. We got to get over there where the RF ground is.
Okay.
So, Tyler.
Let's wheel it and then just...
Oh, we can leave it right on the cart.
Yeah.
Make a path. We're headed there. Just kick everything out of the way. Yeah, we'll go. Got a pad?
With brakes on.
There's brakes?
There's brakes.
That explains a lot. I just thought of bearings. We're not turning. Push. That way. Alright.
Okay, brakes.
Here. Put this on the RF ground. Grab the box of ring terminals, and the cutters.
We're not.
I need that, Tyler. Tyler, there's an extension cord on the floor right there, a red one. I need that over here. Yep. Plug one end of the wall over there, bring me to reverse. Primary, to here, to cap, to it's kludgy, it's ugly, it's ghetto as hell, but in theory, it looks like it'll work. And this is the first secondary that I've done a thing. And of course, since we built it, it's just going to be perfectly in tune on the first try. I need that big dome right there. What size bit's in the drill? That'll do.
Editor, swing watch.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's 1/4 inch.
There's nothing to win.
Alright. On the table was a bag of bare, uninsulated quarters right here.
Yes.
No, not those. These. Put one of those on the end of that.
Do you need a quarter?
Don't need to try standing on it. Batman. He's alive?
I think so.
He's not coming tonight, right?
No.
Tonight, what's tonight?
Game night.
Good night.
Oh,
If you stay home from work, you don't get to come to game.
that's totally reasonable.
We're playing poker.
For money?
Absolutely.
You got money? Because if we're playing with just my money again, that, you know, loses the thrill. Oh, fuck, okay, I'm down.
No, we're not playing poker.
Why are we not playing poker?
Poker.
I still have my bankroll from last time. Shit. Be careful with that, and that's trying to work hard when I have to get the layers off. That doesn't make sense.
Nothing. Sure.
Wait, you're gonna regret that.
He brought a $5 jug. I had $110 to distribute shit. I probably could have won. I didn't care.
For what?
Step back.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta help this for another 5 minutes. That'll give me enough time to get this set up. Okay. We need a quarter 20. That'll do. That's totally not gonna help. I need a short quarter 20 bolt, the shortest one we can get.
What I do is put the coil, the primer in focus.
Oh yeah, that's totally coverage. Hey Paul. Hey what? Like that.
Hold on, I got a nut. Got enough for it?
Sure. I need a 7/16 snap driver, please. Oh yeah, this is brilliant. Thank you.
Okay, hold on. I'll hold it in the chair. Good? I'm good.
It's time.
Let me get the tool out.
Okay.
Now, rotate so that we take up the slack.
Okay. We're good there.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
That's good.
That's good.
All right. I'm gonna climb on the table and do the upper part. Okay. Don't move. All right. You got bottom. I got top. Ready? Nine. Rotate that.
Hold on. I gotta catch.
You gotta spin a lot.
Okay, hold on. All right. I'm
Spin it.
I don't know why you're spinning that way.
It's this side that the RF rounds on. Isn't it?
Okay, I'm gonna rotate. Well, give me a second.
Okay.
We're going to be rotating counterclockwise.
Okay. See this? Flat spot on the bottom?
Commence rotation.
Go.
Slow, stop.
Okay. See this flat spot on the bottom? Katie, over here, please. Got it where you want it?
That's where I want it.
Your job is to make sure that this disc, this flat part on the bottom, is even this way. Your job is to make sure that this disc is even this way. Okay? Which way does the bowl need to go to be centered?
Go ahead.
Which way? There?
Looks good enough.
It's only got to be like pretty close. That it? All right. Turn off the lights.
Here's our test.
It's going to wait a moment.
Is this a strobe alert?
No.
Ready for lights?
Ready for lights. Clear.
Clear. Whoa, like there's no tomorrow coming off the top.
All right. Now, Paul,
Yeah.
start tuning.
All right.
I have to run for like 5 minutes. I'll be right back, okay? But start the tuning process. Have Tyler on the variac. Tyler, you're on the variac. This doesn't get plugged in until after he says clear. If he gets electrocuted, you die.
You got a light card? Here.
All right. We're going to go in. You pick the order. Alter. Okay. We are clear.
Tell them what to do, Paul.
Go ahead. Come up and a knob. All the way up. Does that seem less?
We had more on the start. Yeah.
Is this solid state?
Okay, you're powered off.
Yeah.
This is not solid state. Okay, I'm going to go one more less. I am clear. Power up. More sparks or less sparks is the question.
So that was nothing.
Okay. There are some alligator clip leads floating around. So let's see where they are. We know where they are.
Turn it on again or do it and again. And it'll be on solid. It goes through the motor second that.
The red one or the yellow one? Thank you.
Carla, help me with it.
Thank you. All right. You want to take a shot at these two? Because we were doing without right now, we were doing that.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot without the needle, see if we get. We probably get, judging by the corona I was seeing, I'm going to say we get like 6 inches. Just grab the whole cup, bring it here. Cool. Let's see what we can do. Thank you. This is the best thing I ever got out of Wise Wafer. Which way we want to go? This way?
I want towards the camera, or you go
I'm going to go perpendicular to the camera.
Okay.
Gotta get outside the finger.
That's enough of it right now.
You think?
You need a clamp or something?
Okay, hold on. Give me the other one.
What are you doing? Oh, you're cool. Someday, Mr. Pitbull, I'm going to grow up as cool as you. That should do it.
Do we have to open the soldering iron in order to,
Yes.
all right, do so.
What? Oh, you just want to test it? All right. I need somebody on lights.
Ready for lights?
Lights.
Ready for lights, do it. Clear. Yeah, good lights!
Okay.
We need a remote control light switch in here.
Yes, we do. Grab the bar camera, do your outro.
Why?
Because I gotta leave.
You're gonna count that bullshit as first light?
Yes.
That's some weird ass bullshit.
Have fun.
You're gonna
I'll move the breakout point, I'll move the tap point here if you want.
do it. Do it
Like,
right
come
there.
in,
Alright. Do that real quick, because it'll take us no time to fire it up after that. Then we'll close. We can't. That's
I don't know if this is going to be better or worse. I don't want to move this.
totally gonna be better.
All right. Okay. If we're cutting turns, we're cutting inductance. Another way to cut inductance is to move the two stones. 5, 6?
We're at 4, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4 gates.
Did you see what the... Alright, I have an easier way. Let's open the max gap based on, let's take the outputs off, take the capacitor out of the circuit, so it's just the NSP and the gap. Fire up the NSP at full voltage, and we'll see how much we can get breakout on. Okay. Once we know the most breakout we can get with just the NSP on the thing, that's obviously our max safe gap, then we'll fire it out and see what we get. Okay.
Excuse me. 3/8 nut driver, let's go for all. Where's the nut?
I don't think it jumps all of those. Let's find out. Just set it on there. Okay, clear?
No.
Let me know when you're ready. I'm unplugging your soldering iron. Give me another extension cord over here, please. So you can have the soldering iron just plugged in.
Tap is on the circuit.
Okay, that's just a gap.
And just the
Check to make sure it's all clear.
it's just a gap.
All right, clear?
Yeah, go. Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Come in one. Go.
There's one.
Clear? Let's try it. Not yet. Clear. Go.
2.
Clear? That's it. All right. Wire it in. System safe. Go.
So you're going to swap. So you can use that for the soldering iron and that plug into here. I'm plugged
Yellow
here.
right next to there. There. Plug that into yellow on your side. And I'll plug your soldering irons in. Plug in there. Attention all hands. First light test on new Tesla coil happening in high voltage lab, starting in about a minute. What's in your cookie bag?
Go.
All hands. First light test, small Tesla coil happening in the We got power there because our hospital
See
grade
that?
phones lit up. Something died there. Shitty NSC died.
Or you tried to bury it.
All right. Thank you, sir. Good job. Built a test coil in a day. Yes. Where's the plug? There's the plug. All right. So. We're on the wrong side. Getting right to this. Tyler, Katie, Bruce, come here. Why am I holding the radio? Here.
Because I need to get rid of radio.
Oh, okay. So we did it in, well, a day really to build the majority of this, and it was hacked and it was kludged and it is absolutely a junk box Tesla coil. But it's a sexy new primary. It's the first new secondary built on the new winding rig, and all the rest is pretty much just shit we had laying around. There are parts here that date back to 2006 for the capacity. And yeah, but it works. It works. It's New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve?
We successfully built, tested, and operated a Tesla coil in the high voltage lab by the end of the year.
We did.
Cool. Good job. Thank you. Thank you everyone for helping out. This is Bruce. This is Tyler, who they said would not actually be working on a Tesla coil this week. Good job. Thank you, sir. This is Katie, who is awesome, and this is the team that built this coil today. We are back in business. I know it's a joke, I know it's a toy, but damn it, it works. It's a working, basic, classic AC Tesla coil. There's going to be a lot more stuff happening in this room in the next couple months because everything's about to change. So it's a cool day. It's first light. You just popped your chair. And so did you. For all three of you, you've never seen a Tesla coil fired before, have you? That's your first light.
Me too.
Okay, cool. Yes. All right, so you guys have fun. We'll be back. That's today's Captain's Blog. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Good night. By the way, today's Captain's Blog is brought to you by Daniel D. Jager. Thank you, sir.